Middleman CEO. So I am in, see his name up on the wall. And so I figured I'd jump on here, see if anybody was on, if anybody wanted to chat, if anybody might have had any questions about anything that I could. What am I doing? Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to work this out. If anybody might have had any questions or something, I don't know, just, I don't know, something that was possibly on your mind. By the way, for everyone who's in the Middleman VIP, part five of the training, which is the scale and growth part. So I've been telling you guys that, for the first 3 to 6 months, you learn your business, the basics of the business, and then you'll be ready to scale your business and grow your business into different industries, into different cities. And so I just that training today. Yeah, it was today. And so you can go log in, your student login, and get access to that training and learn how to make money in different ways. So a big thing with me, I believe businesses should always make money in more than one way. So if your business, for instance, sells cookies, then what's other than the cookies, other than your primary product, what else can you do to make money or create revenue or generate income? And the reason I do it that way is because even though in the middleman business or in the masterclass, you guys learn how to make money through booking jobs and taking deposits, I want to, I don't know, I guess like open you up to the idea of making money in other ways. So other than booking, other than, bringing in that deposit, what are some other ways that you can make money? And so I have something called the three-way payday that I teach in part five of that class. If you are not in the masterclass VIP, you are missing out. So imagine your business that makes money selling cookies, but you also make money in three other ways. You make money by, let's see, other than, and I'm just thinking, obviously in the middleman business, we're not doing cookies. Something flew into my eye while I was out jogging, and I have not been able to get it out, so I apologize. But this video probably won't be up long. So it's just me, like I said, chilling in my son's bed in my son's room, and before he or my daughter bust in here and make a bunch of noise. But just wanted to jump on, see how everybody was doing. What's up, everybody? Hi, if you are in the comments, what's up to everybody? If you want to drop your city and state, you're welcome to do that. If you guys want to let me know where you're watching from, you're welcome to do that. If you would like to start your own middleman business, then you need to be in the live training coming up Thursday night, 7 p.m. Texas time. So let's talk about it. So where are we today financially? Somebody asked the other day, and it was like, where do you feel like we are financially as a whole, as a country? And so my first thought was, in spite of how the country is, what's up, everybody in the chats? In spite of how the country is, we cannot focus on the country as a whole. And the reason I say that, because yeah, you want everybody to do better, you want everybody to be successful, you don't want anybody to struggle to feed their family, pay their bills, nothing like that. I've lived like that for many, many years, and it's not fun. So, but the reason I said it that way is because in order for you to help turn other people's situation around, you got to turn your own situation around. And so there's an old song that says sweep around your own front door. By the way, hit thumbs up if you enjoy this channel. Hit thumbs up if you enjoy the content on this channel. And if you want to hear more, if you want to hear me break down finances, then smash the thumbs up. So the old song goes, sweep around your own front door. And by the way, I'm not going to be on here long. Sweep around your own front door. And so it talks about getting things right, in your own personal life. So for me, I can help this country to become better, I got to get myself right. So that includes me getting my finances straight. That includes me putting myself in the position that I would like to be in most. And so think about it. Most people, this is what the typical day look like. By the way, if you have a question or comment, this is open chat. This is the time to do it. I rarely get to comment or respond or answer viewer questions. So if you have a question or comment, this is the time to drop it. And I always feel like if you focus on yourself, getting yourself right. So one thing that helped me is I sat back one day and I said, all right, what do I want my life to look like? Like if I knew I had a certain amount of time, and we all do, but if I knew my time was coming to an end, and what do I want? What can I look at my life and say, man, I would love for my life to look like that? And so what I thought about is first thing I thought about probably the same thing everybody else thinks about. Uh, so the first thing I thought about was, all right, same thing everybody else can think about. That's their loved one. So that's the first thing I thought about is I'd like to spend as much time with my loved ones and those I care about as much as possible. So the first thing in mind is I need to control my time as much as possible. Now, having a job eliminates that control. The reason being is because if you have a job, you probably agreed to sell 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week to a job in exchange for a paycheck. Nothing's wrong with that, but you don't control that time. So if you work from 9 to 5, you don't control that time. You already agreed to sell that time, so you do not control it. And so I see the 90% showed up in the comments. I can see some stupid comments, so we'll just assume you're a part of the 90%. And we'll ignore that. So, but for the 10%, those who want to change their lives and actually want to do better with this life, because again, we don't know how much time we have. We don't know how long we're going to be here. So we want to enjoy it as much as possible. I encourage you to enjoy your life as much as possible. So for me to enjoy it, I knew that, all right, so in order for me to control my time, I know that selling my time for money for a paycheck for the rest of my life can't do. So I knew immediately that having a job was not going to be my way out. Having a job was not going to give me the life I wanted. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a job. It's just that there's something wrong if your job is your only source of income and you don't do anything else. That's the problem. So I have no problems with having a job. I have a problem with you having a job as your only source of income. Does that make sense? And so I knew I couldn't my time. I knew that was going to be a problem. So I knew I had to create something that was going to allow me to control my time. Okay, I want to make a bunch of money. And I know that at a job, they don't want to give you raises. They want to overwork you. They want to fire you as soon as they can. And they don't want to promote you, and you're capped. You're never going to make more than the position ahead that's above you. And so I didn't like that idea of my pay being capped. So I had to create something where I can make money without having to worry about my pay being capped. And so financial freedom was the second part. So I needed time freedom. I needed financial freedom. Neither would come from a job. Uh, and so the last one was going to be lifestyle freedom. That's spend time with the people I care about. I want to make money while I do it, and I want a good lifestyle. So my lifestyle would have been like my lifestyle would have been, or my lifestyle would be the way I want it: traveling, eating good food, being on the beach, doing things like that, things I enjoy doing, things I love doing. And because I want to do those things, then in order for me to do those things, then I knew I couldn't have a job because a job was going to limit me to how much money I could make. It was going to limit me to how much travel and vacation I could have, and it was going to limit me to how much time that I could have because you can make a lot of money in this life and not control your time. I'd rather make less money and control my time because I get money. Money is everywhere. What's not everywhere is time. They cannot find a way to reproduce more time. If they could, it'd be the hottest item for sale all the time. So no pun intended. So knowing that we're running out of time and that life is short, then we want to enjoy life as much as possible. So the question for you is, are you doing to give you if you want? So I always tell people, look, write down 3 things that you want your life to look like. If you could design your life today, what are the 3 things your life would look like? And for me, it's time freedom, financial freedom, and lifestyle freedom, right? And so to do that, I knew that a job couldn't do that. And again, I'm not bashing jobs. I just say if you have a job and your job is your only source of income, then that's dangerous. Because if you lose your job, you lose your only source of income. And so I always encourage people to do this. Protect yourself, insure yourself. We insure us, we get insurance everything except our own lives. And I'm not talking about life insurance, but we get insurance on everything except our own finances. We care our finances, don't insure our finances. Well, how do you insure your finances? By leveraging, by creating alternative sources of income, by hedging. So if you create an hedge, say for instance you have a business on the side, so when you come home from work, you work on your business and your business makes money for you. Okay, now you've hedged against potentially losing your job and losing your paycheck. So again, if this is making sense, smash the thumbs up. Let me know this is making sense. But again, if your job is your only source of income, then that's very dangerous because if anything happens to your job, you lose your only source of income. My advice is to protect yourself right now. So while you still have a job, create another source of income so that you can make money. And so that when you no longer have that job, it's okay. You still have income through your business or investment. Does that make sense? Hit thumbs up if that's making sense, guys. So I have a middleman business, a service, right? A moving service. I don't do any moving or anything like that, and I don't want to. All I do is book customers. So I book the customer, take a deposit, dispatch the work to someone else, and I'm done. So if you guys figure out a way to make money, so you come home, so work is what you do, you're 9 to 5, that's where you sell your time for money, and then when you come home, you learn to make money at work, so you trade money for time. You trade time for money on your job, you need to create a business where you can trade money for time. Time's the most important thing. So if you guys can learn this and develop that mindset of whenever I get my hands on a little bit of money, I need to find out how to multiply this, how to grow this, how to invest this, how to use this to make more money. Otherwise, I'm just going to be working until I die. You're going to work until you die. You're going to and you're never going to be rich, you're going to be wealthy, and you're going to pass down poverty to your kids because you still haven't figured out what all the rich people know and you don't. Well, you know now. And that is, if your job is your only source of income, you will die poor. The reason I know it is because at some point your job's going to fire you or let you go, lay you off. You're going to be too old. You're going to be too tired. Someone's going to be younger. Someone's going to be willing to work for less. Your companies already don't want to retire you. Why in the world would you bet on your company for the next 20, 30, 40 years to take care of you? It ain't going to happen. No company wants to take care of anybody. So if you believe that's your pathway to success and that's your pathway for the rest of your life to pass down wealth, ain't going to happen. How many people you know pass down wealth from a job? Smash thumbs up, somebody, if I'm preaching, right? Smash thumbs up. Let me know this is reaching you. Let me know this message is good. So if you believe your job is secure, you're wrong. If you believe your job is safe, you're wrong. If you believe you're going to work that job for the next 10, 20, 30 years, retire and get a retirement check, you're wrong. Listen to me. You're wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Won't happen. So you have a responsibility. That responsibility is to create income when you're not at work. Think about this. If you went to sleep tonight and woke up tomorrow morning to an email that says, love you, we appreciate you, but you're no longer employed at this company. You did a great job, it went well, we just can't afford to keep you. And they let you go. The question is, what do you do next? How long is your savings going to last? You're just going to deplete that. That's why I'm against all that. What if you have a mortgage? What if you have a family to take care of? How are you going to pay your bills? Your income just skirt the brakes and stopped. What are you going to do now? My advice is while you still have a job, learn to make money without having to go to work so that when you're fired or you lose that job or you quit that job, you'll be able to take care of yourself. It won't even matter. So whether you create a middleman business by joining me in the middleman class, just come in the free live training Thursday night. You're welcome to do that. I'll put the link in the comments below, or you just put middleman in the comments to get the link. But you can do that. You're welcome to do that Thursday night, or find something else to do. Get vending machines. Start a YouTube channel. Whatever you got to do. Start coaching. Start tutoring. Start mentoring. Whatever. Start baking cookies out of your kitchen. I don't care what you do. Just learn to make money when you're not at work. If you want to start a middleman business, come on, I'll teach you. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Do something else. but do something. Okay. I gotta go. Let me know what you think about this. Drop a comment, drop a question, agree or disagree. Let me know. Smash the thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'm Shon-Jhon, aka the Middleman CEO. I'll see you guys in a free live training. For everyone else, think of a way to make money when you're not at work. I promise you, it's gonna change your life. Peace.